Hey, Bayek, it's me, Ian, and in today's video, I'm going to do this. Well, it is 10 great additions to my collection in 2023. And wow, it's been so difficult to pick 10, extremely difficult. I've got so many I've enjoyed this year and absolutely love having in my collection. But hey, I've had to do 10, so I've picked 10. And I better get on with it, aren't I? Right. Okay, so the first one is this Doctor Who, classic Doctor Who, proper Doctor Who. Yes, it is. This is Series 9 or Season 9. Jon Pertwee. It is fantastic. Absolutely love it. And these additions, you just have to get them. If you love classic Who, I just have to. Everything else, I've got to have these. And so far, I've been lucky enough to get them all. And this is tremendous. So that was a big favourite. My only thing is, this year, we've only had 2. Yeah, we've only had 2 releases of these. What happened? Especially as it was the 60th anniversary, they should have been remembering more about classic Who, because they wouldn't be there without these. Anyhow, sorry, I'm going on, but there it is. Absolutely love that. Next, this was a gift from Tony. Tony sent me this and quite a few other films, and this one I really love because it's on Indicator, and Indicator are great, and it's these Hammer films that are perhaps not quite as well known as all these straight gothic horror films that Hammer have done, and Indicator has been great at doing that. So we have got The Shadow of the Cat, Captain Clegg, The Phantom of the Opera, and Nightmare. What a box set. This is just amazing. Absolutely loved it. Really did. There it is. Look at that box set. And there's the back. Wow. Amazing. Absolutely loved it. Thank you, Tony, for sending that. And then we've got this, which I got on a sale. I got it at half price. It's from Arrow Video. And it is 6 Roger Corman, Vincent Price films. Wow. You can't believe these films. They're such a low budget, but amazing. They're the sort of things you can just sit back and just totally enjoy. So we've got The Fall of the House of Usher, The Pit and the Pendulum, Tales of Terror, The Raven, The Haunted Palace, and Tomb of Legula, or Legula. But there we are. These are amazing. Absolutely highly recommended. And I'm so pleased I got these in that sale. Absolutely tremendous. Right. So, next, have a look. Oh, yes. This. Apocalypto. This was sent to me by Sean. Thank you, Sean, for sending this to me. It blew me away. It's just my kind of film. It really is. It's different. It's historical as well. It's a thriller. Yes. And it's subtitled as well in the language. It's just a fascinating, and it's horrific. It's got horror film credentials there. Even it's an amazing, truly amazing film. This, I think this is 2006 as well. It's absolutely amazing. The extras are good as well on this. I don't know why I'd never heard about this before, and it just came into the collection. Sean sent it to me, and wow, it blew me away. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I could also have picked Lethal Weapon films as well, because he sent me a box set of them, and I absolutely adored them. But I decided not to pick them in these 10, but them I absolutely loved as well. But anyhow, there is Apocalypto. Next, again, these decisions, but I just had to choose this really. From 1976, classic, The Exorcist, 4K, and it's great. It looks fantastic. I've just got to admit, it just looks amazing. And that cover, I couldn't have any other cover, none of these other the box sets or anything like that. I was so happy just to have that. That cover is so iconic. There's the back as well as the extras and everything. It's just a wonderful addition. Wouldn't it be great if they could get The Omen out? Even just the 3 films of The Omen, please, all in 4K in a beautiful box set. I would definitely get that, because The Omen as well and this, they're just so classic, absolute classics. So that's The Exorcist, 1976, Bayek. And then, oh yeah, now this film is, again, it blew me away. It really did. And this, Phil, thank you, Phil. You sent this to me. And Martin, it's a George Romero production, director. And I may be wrong, but it really is a very early film. It could even be his first proper feature film. I'm not sure on that. But wow, it is amazing. And the film just has a new total take on vampires in a way. It's just amazing. I loved it. And I know some people may not see it like I do, but I just love it. And especially the budget. They were working, they had to get this film together and put it out. I think it is actually, no more I think about it, I think it is his first full-length feature film. And it's amazing. Really, I just blown me away. And there is a 4K, and yeah, Phil sent it, and thank you again, Phil, for introducing me to this. This is just blew me away. Then, what else? Yeah, now another film. I'd known about it, I've talked about it, and then Sean sent me it. It's The Servant. Dirk Bogarde is just out of this world in this film. I think a lot of people recognize with this performance what a great actor he was, and he wasn't the comedy or the other films that we'd seen him in. He was a serious actor in this film, and it's a Joseph Losey film, so you've got class straight away. The direction, this is commercial cinema and art house cinema come together in a period of time. The jazz soundtrack as well. Wow, the soundtrack is amazing. But the film is, and you've got Sarah Miles. Yes, she's in this. I think this is possibly her very first role, or it's definitely up there. And she's great. We've got Wendy Craig even playing this really brilliant part. And it introduces James Fox. Yes, he is great as well in this. I think this is his first major role in a film. Wow. This is highly recommended. This is 1963 as well. What a year. That's 1963 producing this. It's a whole wonderful era in that late 50s, early 60s period with films and this sort of post-war look at the country, really, and how things are reflected in that. And it's before, just the swinging 60s, era of the Beatles, because this is like the Beatniks and you've got the jazz soundtrack. It's a wonderful snapshot of this period in time, and Joseph Losey as a director just captures it so well. And Dirk Bogart, wow. And that's why he went on to, such great roles, and this is one of them, really is. Anyhow, I'm going on about that one too much. And then I've had a big thing about this director. It is M. Night Shyamalan's. Yes, I just managed to say that right. I've got most of his films now, apart from, I think, 2, which I haven't bothered with. But I've really liked his work. Even the stuff that maybe not quite as good, I've really enjoyed. I think he's a great director. And I couldn't decide which one to pick. But this one, I know it is a lot of people do like this as well, which is nice. This is from 2002. It signs Mel Gibson again. He's popping up quite a bit here. This film is more than it seems to me. He's got the whole mix right about it all. It's about faith as well. It's about family in many ways, and grief, how that affects things in life. And there's so much more in this. And it's a wonderful film. I just absolutely loved it. All his films together I've been watching, and he's got a lot of great themes and great ideas. And this brings it all together beautifully. That's Signs. 2002, that one. Then this was, again, it's a film I talked about, and Tony very kindly sent me it. Zulu. Yes, I've got my copy of Zulu at last. Yes, Zulu. I watched it and blew me away. Stanley Baker is outstanding, and Michael Caine playing a role that is quite different to what we expect from him. And this really launched Michael Caine's career as well. What a wonderful film. And the wonderful narration by Richard Burton as well. It just adds to even more. So many good actors as well in this film. This is 1964, and as I say, it's the first film that I saw at the cinema. Yes, I saw Zulu at the Pavilion Cinema. There it is. I did a little short on it at the Pavilion Cinema, which was right near our school. And now that cinema influenced a lot of my film habits, seeing every day the posters outside when I was coming home from school. And yeah, and there is Zulu. What a film. And then to end it all, this is the 10th one, and this has only just recently come into the collection. Look at it. It's The Dead Zone from 1983. Wow. This film is always in my top ones that are always with me. My favourite all-time films. It has to be, for me, and it's facing a lot of competition, the best Stephen King adaptation. And I do love all the other obvious ones that I love about Stephen King. But this one, the cast is outstanding. It really is. And it's directed by David Cronenberg, probably one of his most mainstream films, and it was a success at the box office as well. Also spawned a TV series as well. This is amazing. This film, I can't talk about it enough. I know it's an American release, Shout Factory, and I just had to have it. And it was a treat. It was my Christmas treat, this, really. Oh, there it is. It's got a Blu-ray in there, and oh, it looks great. I can't talk enough about this. But anyhow, I'd better go now because I've been going on a bit. Hope you enjoyed it. It was difficult, really, to choose 10. But I've chosen 10, so... Well, hope you enjoyed it anyhow. Something a bit different for me. So I've done it to you. But, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And then you can find out when I release these videos it lets you know and system, and have a look at my playlists. You can see what I produce, and also if you do like this particular video, give it a like, because it helps it then get into the YouTube algorithms, and other people might appreciate it, or perhaps they won't, they might like it. And also, if you've got any comments, please put your comments down. I really love to read your comments, and yeah, all costs notes. So I always say that, but you've got to, nowadays it costs notes, so it's really grand, isn't it? Hey, bye. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed it, and all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.